એ હાલો રે હાલો,
માયકાવાણી ચાલુ થવાની છે. ના તારી છે ના મારી છે, માયકાવાણી આપણી છે. આ મનની બોલી છે, આ મનની બોલી છે. ના તારી છે ના મારી છે, માયકાવાણી આપણી છે.
આપણી છે.
ના તારી છે ના મારી છે, માયકાવાણી આપણી છે. આ મનની બોલી છે.
માયકાવાણી 90.4 FM.
Hi, hello, good evening, everybody. This is RJ Pragati along with RJ Nishi and RJ Prachi from Maikavani, 90.4 FM, the community radio station of Maika, talking to you from the virtual studio that is currently our homes. We present to you your daily Monday show called Normal and Natural. This show shall entail discussions about the long-lasting and silent taboos that surround the minds of the society that we live in. We shall talk at length about how these started, when and how they evolved, and the current status that these taboos are in right now. So, handing it over to RJ Prachi and RJ Nishi. Take it over, guys.
Yeah. Hi guys, so I am RJ Prachi and I'm so happy to be back at Maikavani 90.4 FM, Tamara Bol Tamari Vani. And I mean, last year we were quite active. We were doing our shows through our studio, but unfortunately we are not on campus right now. So we are back with the shows, but this year we are doing entirely virtually. But yes, I'm quite excited to, interact with you guys and everything. And I have RJ Nishi with me as well. So yeah, Nishi, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, and thank you so much RJ Pragati and RJ Prachi. And being a part of my such a cool thing. I mean, I've when I was a kid, मुझे हमेशा ये लगता था कि how cool job it is to be an RJ sort of a thing. And now when I am actually an RJ in Maikavani, it feels I'm super thrilled to be a part of this committee, and I'm looking forward to have an exciting and amazing journey with this. And especially with the concept that our show has, we have a wide opportunity to reach out to people and actually convey our messages. So yes,
True, yeah.
take it over, RJ Pragati and RJ Prachi.
Yeah, so today we are going to talk about a very, very important thing, that taboo that still surrounds our society, and that is divorce. But before talking about what the taboos entails, we need to talk about where this started and how the concept of marriages, so as to say, began in this world in the first place. So, as the latest evidence suggests, in the institution of marriage is about 4,350 years old. Earlier, marriages were held solely for practical purposes, and प्यार के लिए शादी करना is a very very new world concept as of now. पहले it was only because राजा को जगह चाहिए होती थी. People married for very very practical purposes, but अभी relationship, trust, friendship, ये सब concept आ गए भी marriages में.
In fact, I would like to add one point. In fact, अभी क्या हो रहा है कि marriage का जो whole concept है ना, if we compare it like even 20 years back, जब भी कोई मैरिज रिलेटेड डिसीजन होता था तो पूरा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू सबका बहुत अलग डायरेक्शन में था, एंड नाउ बहुत ही पूरे ही अलग डायरेक्शन में जाती है चीजें. एंड इनफैक्ट अगर डिवोर्स की भी हम बात करें तो पीपल आर लाइक कि अभी तक एक्सेप्टेंस जितना मिलना चाहिए उतना मिला नहीं है, एंड बिहेवियर भी अगर उनकी तरफ हम देखें कि उनको उनसे लोग कैसे बिहेव करते हैं, तो अभी भी काफी कम्युनिटीज, काफी एरियाज है वैसे जहाँ पे बिहेवियर उतना पॉजिटिव उनके लिए नहीं है। एंड सी अभी हमको वो अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली है कि हम शो थ्रू ये कन्वे कर रहे हैं कि गलत चीजें हो रही है, बट स्टिल लोगों को भी, काफी लोग ऐसे हैं जिनको पता है कि गलत चीजें हो रही है, बट स्टिल दे आर नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग, दे आर जस्ट लिसनिंग, दे आर जस्ट मतलब दे आर जस्ट ऑब्जर्विंग, दे आर जस्ट पुटिंग डाउन देयर कमेंट्स एंड देन दे लीव, they just leave. So I think that whole thing needs to be changed. I mean, if we can do something, I mean, if we can contribute through our shows, then I think we are good to go. We should do that.
Saying that जैसे प्राची ने बोला कि डिवोर्स का कॉन्सेप्ट इज ऑल्सो अ वेरी न्यूली फाउंड कॉन्सेप्ट, एंड 1955 का हिंदू मैरिज एक्ट के न्यू चेंजेस के वजह से अभी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन काफ़ी सही से हो पा रही है, एंड स्पेशली इन अ प्लेस लाइक इंडिया वेयर देर आर सो मेनी रिलीजन्स लिविंग टुगेदर, सो द रूल्स टू डिवोर्स आर ऑल्सो वेरी वेरी वैरिड इन ऑल द रिलीजन. सो किस रिलीजन में डिवोर्स को, बट इवन देन किसी भी रिलीजन में डिवोर्स को एक it's a decision that the couple itself takes, ऐसा नहीं देखा जाता है. The society has to give an opinion to all of that. So ये act, ये law कुछ मायने नहीं रखता तब जब ये आ जाता है सीन में.
So true. I mean, as you said, RJ Pragati, that this thing, divorce thing, is not readily accepted by everyone. Like, I'll give an example of my city. Like, I'm from a tier 3 city, and situation over there is like people are modernizing, like people are getting used to new stuffs and all. मगर वो जो एक थिंकिंग होती है ना, वो अभी भी वही बैकवर्ड ही है. लाइक जितना भी कोशिश कर लो कि डाइवोर्स को नॉर्मलाइज करे पीपल, एंड ऐसा नहीं है कि डाइवोर्स नहीं हो रहे, डाइवोर्स हो रहे हैं, बट पीपल आर स्टिल विद द सेम ओल्ड माइंडसेट. लाइक आई गिव यू एन एग्जांपल ऑफ माय नेबर. Like she was facing a lot of issues in her marriage, okay? And it was very right of her to take this decision, that she decided that she will be separating from her husband, because obviously peace of mind is of utmost importance. And us time pe you don't think ki kaise kya hoga, obviously peace of mind chahiye. And she did that, and later on what happened, everybody, like not just in her family, after she took the divorce and she came back to her like parents' place and everything, like every person standing, like standing on the next door, living in some other houses, like in the same road, everyone is judging her, everyone is commenting on her ki she's a divorcee, look, she's a divorcee, as if she has done some crime, as if she, just because she thought about her own happiness, was a crime that she committed, and she's not allowed to live a normal life anymore, which was wrong.
Yeah,
this is the thing,
exactly
like,
how
this is
India, even the law in India stipulates that one has the right to divorce. ये बहुत highly stigmatized है अभी भी, and women are looked down upon more harshly than men in this regard. There continues to be segments of Indian society that feel divorce is never an option. No matter how adulterous or how abusive the husband is, it's still considered something, an onus of the woman herself. And it's not just the social angle that that gives this thing the whole stigmatized look. It's also the economic angle. If the woman is dependent on the man, she has to think, and especially if she has children, she has to think 100 times before even popping that thought in her head to give divorce. So it's a lot of things that she has to, but again, I would say that we are forgetting the fact that even men are surrounded by the stigma of divorce, and that is also something we need to talk about.
Right. In fact, another thing that just crossed my mind with this, what you just said, like this is a conversation that I was a part of. Like it was something like a social gathering sort of a thing in my society. Like अभी पिछले कुछ दिन पहले पूजा थी, तो gathering हुई थी society में, and there's this person who is थोड़ा सा aged, and that person was actually asked कि आप शादी क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो, एज निकल जाएगी, तो फिर आपको सिर्फ एजेड लड़के मिलेंगे, तब तक ठीक था. Then suddenly someone says कि और डाइवोर्सी भी मिल सकते हैं, and that won't be a good thing. And I was like मतलब कुछ awkward feel हुआ, कुछ weird लगा कि ये क्या था. एंड मतलब फिर मैंने पूछा कि क्यों, तो दे सेड डाइवोर्स ही है यार, कैरेक्टर कैसा होगा नहीं बता सकते ना। एंड आई एम लाइक वेट, ये क्या था? मतलब डाइवोर्सी है तो वो कैरेक्टरलेस हो गया जस्ट बिकॉज वो डाइवोर्सी है वो आदमी। Like, or even if let's just suppose if she falls in love with someone who is a divorcee, तो आप क्या बस उसको मतलब बोलोगे नहीं तो शादी मत कर just because that man is divorcee, no matter what, कि वो कितना भी अच्छा है, कितना भी understanding है, matured है, sensible, it doesn't matter, but the only label that he is a divorcee is enough for like you to reject him. Is that it? I mean, seriously. And I was seriously shocked.
Yeah, that's true. Even I feel that people are now starting, to categorize divorcee as someone who is, not so much, not so much worthy enough to be a part of the normal society. Like for example, अभी recently, in fact, मुझे भी एक मतलब incidents मैंने भी face किया, जहाँ पे people like I was a part of a group discussion. I won't reveal the name. I won't be able to reveal the name, but they were discussing कि ideally after a certain age हमें क्या मतलब गर्ल्स डिस्कस कर रही थी कि आफ्टर 25 प्लस वो लोग कैसे एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं। उनको फ्यूचर अगर किसी के साथ फ्यूचर लाइफ लॉन्ग पार्टनर सिलेक्ट करना है तो क्या क्या कैटेगरीज होंगी। तो डिवोर्सी वन ऑफ द मेंबर्स टोल्ड कि आई एम ओके इफ आई गेट अ मैच्योर डिवोर्सी, आई एम ओके विद दैट बिकॉज एनीवेज जो मैच्योरिटी मुझे चाहिए वो मिल रही है, एंड इफ ही इज ओके विद इट देन आई डोंट माइंड। एंड सडनली जो बैकलैश आया, मतलब जो उसने ये जो स्टेटमेंट पास ऑन किया उसके बाद जो बाकी लोग ने बोला कि मतलब ये होगा वो होगा, तब आई गॉट सेंस कि ये अभी भी एक्सेप्ट नहीं हो रही, ये थॉट प्रोसेस भी अभी तक लोगों ने एक्सेप्ट नहीं की है। एंड इवेंचुअली वो डिस्कशन उतना लंबा चला ही नहीं बिकॉज उसके डिफेंस में सिर्फ वो अकेली थी, एंड बाकी के ग्रुप मेंबर्स वर लाइक कि नहीं वो सारे ही अपोज कर रहे थे। somehow I feel कि नो, आई थिंक दिस इज समथिंग जो अभी तक लोगों को नॉर्मल लग ही नहीं रहा है, जबकि ये बहुत ही नॉर्मल है। हम जैसे समझते हैं बिकॉज वी नो द ट्रुथ, वी नो रियलिटी, बट यस अभी भी काफी एरियाज है इंडिया में या अब्रॉड, तो आई कांट स्पीक बिकॉज वेस्टर्न कल्चर में नहीं है उतना, बट इंडिया में तो काफी भी ऐसे है स्टेट्स जहाँ पे ये ऐसी चीज मानी जाती है जो इफ मेल्स भी ऐसे मतलब ये कैटेगरी में हो, नॉट ओनली फीमेल्स बट अगर मेल्स भी हो तो उनके तरफ बहुत ही खराब रिएक्शंस आते हैं जो कि आइडियली आने नहीं चाहिए। सो आई थिंक आई होप थ्रू दिस शो इफ कोई भी हमें सुन रहा है तो आई एम जस्ट होपिंग कि ये थोड़ा इम्पैक्ट बनाए पॉजिटिव ऑब्वियसली, एंड या
even there is another factor that a lot of people consider, especially while taking decisions like this, ki agar they have children, what kind of an impact would that cause to them? Even I think in Western countries this is even though divorce is it's not as stigmatized as it is in India, but तभी वहाँ पे consider करते हैं कि ये these kids might suffer because of us, and that is a very very strong reason या फिर a binding reason they feel कि let's stick together no matter what, because for the future of our kids, and that becomes a that leads to years and years of unhappiness for all of them actually, even for the kids. But yeah, so I think this thing, if you feel the need to divorce or not, should be completely your own decision, and not you shouldn't consider what the society is going to tell or think, if at all.
वेरी राइटली सेड आरजे प्रगति। इनफैक्ट इसी पे मुझे एक और बात याद आ रही है कि लाइक पीपल व्हेन दे फेस कियोस्क इन देयर होम ना, तो व्हाट हैपेंस इज कि दो पीसफुल घर ज्यादा बेटर हैं कंपेयर टू एक कियोटिक घर। सो इट्स ओके इवन इफ फॉर द पीस यू हैव टू लाइक टेक अ डाइवर्जन एंड लाइक डेविएट फ्रॉम द यूजुअल थिंग, इट्स परफेक्टली फाइन। वन शुड नेवर हेजिटेट टू टेक दैट स्टेप बिकॉज दैट्स द थिंग व्हिच इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट। आप कितनी भी कोशिश कर लो, आप हर दिन झगड़ा कर रहे हो, डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस हो रहा है घर पे, kids are gonna get impacted. So it's better that you choose that way and let them be. Like even if वो weekends पे मिल पा रहे हैं दोनों parents से, चलेगा. That's okay compared to having that domestic violence वाला thing every day at home.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And this reminds me कि मैंने I think हम सबने ही recently movie देखी होगी थप्पड़, and उसमें I remember how she struggled to explain people her stance कि उसे क्यों divorce चाहिए, and even when she went to her own parents, her mom, she was like कि तुम तुम ट्राई करो, थोड़ी दिन रुक जाओ, डिवोर्स नहीं देते, ऐसे नोकझोंक होती रहती है. And you know, she had to really, and she had to even struggle with the lawyer to explain her कि नहीं मुझे चाहिए, whatever my grounds are valid and they hold reason, वो hold करते हैं weight मेरे लिए, मुझे अपने लिए divorce चाहिए. And she had to fight till the end to get a simple divorce paper signed. So I think this is not just one, you know, one person's mindset. ये बच्चों का, खुद के पेरेंट्स का, इन लॉज का, हस्बैंड का इतना सारा प्रेशर जब रहता है, वन you know, they think a lot before even thinking about getting divorced. And like you said, peace is always better than you know, a home that's continuously fighting and that's continuously under stress. So
Yeah. So guys, we just hope कि ये show से कुछ impact आया हो, and if yes, so please share this particular episode with your loved ones. And yeah, हमारी यही कोशिश है ये shows के through कि हम जो चीज लोग normal consider नहीं करते, उसको थोड़ा सा normal लेके देखो. It's natural, यार. It's fine if you are getting divorced. It's fine if you are, you know, having a tag of a divorcee. It's completely normal. And that's the main intention of this show कि ऐसी चीजों को हम normalize करें, ऐसी चीजों को हम accept करना सीखें. And yes guys, so made some impact on you guys, and yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
thank you everybody for listening in.
ना मारी छे मायका वाणी अपनी छे आ मननी बोली छे.
Maika Vani 90.4 FM.